basketball, so, you know, I'm just trying to do the easy stuff first.
Well, it looks like you had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but it's time to get back to the studio because we've got a game to finish.
Jesus. 2K23 right around the corner. While you were out there in Vegas, I was catching up with some of the dev team to share some insights on NBA 2K23. I can't wait to share it with all of you.
Until then, make sure you're following us on social media.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Good evening, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander loves getting to the rim. Last season, he led the league in drives per game by a wide margin. Matter of fact, he drove the most that we've ever seen since they started tracking the stat back in 2013. His blend of length, strength, and craftiness has been remarkable to watch. Guys?
Like you, David, on the sideline. Boy, I love Gilgeous-Alexander in his game. D.A., thank you. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander, Lou Dort out there with Favors, and it's Giddey in at the shooting guard. And for Los Angeles, Howard is out there with Davis, and it's LeBron James. Then it's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Bradley in at the shooting guard position. Inside, and then Favors with the dunk.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
Outside Bradley. Pass to Melton. From the arc. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Favors. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort against LeBron. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Howard with the steal. And the pass to James. Kicks it out to Bradley. Back to James. Over Favors. And James gets it to go on the assist by Bradley.
You know, here's your problem. You've got to be able to close out hard to LeBron James because he knows he can score from there. This is his money shot.
And it's Bradley to drive.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
It's stolen by Bradley. Shot is good off the rim. Bradley's got his second basket of the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And he's way off from outside.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
One of the most team-friendly contracts in the league. Doris, you and I were just talking about this. Lou Dort. He's been a great deal for the Thunder.
Oh, my goodness. Under $2 million a year in 2023. Think about all he brings to this team. Once that contract expires, gentlemen, he's in for a big raise.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Reeves is checked in, and it's Kendrick Nunn in for Bradley. Here's Giddey. A teardrop falls in.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Davis kicks to Nunn. Buries it from three-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes it to Baisley. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Faber. Yes, that goes in.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Well, for an old school big man to make a living in today's game, you've got to be a great rebounder and defender. Thankfully for Derek Favors, he is both.
Well, over a decade in the league, and in that time, it's a game that has changed a ton. But this guy brings plenty of value to the table because he's so sound.
And it's Davis finishing off.
You don't see bigs with a handle like Davis's. How do you stop that?
Thunder trailing by 9. Poked away. Stolen by Nunn. James with it. Favors picks him up. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Elton finds James. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the biggest three-point threat since the All-Star break.
I mean, they've gotten better at shooting the ball as the season has gone on. And you like their trajectory. I mean, they're in a great offensive groove right now.
That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Reeves gets the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Dort wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
To the paint. Here's James. No good off the front iron. Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Dort. And there's a nice slide slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And Lou Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper, well, he's earned it with his play.
Some changes for the Lakers. Blake Griffin comes in for James. And it's Tillman in for Davis. To the wing on the left. Here's Reeves. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Nunn. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Frank, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turning into a great shutdown defender.
Pass to Roby. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. As we close in the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You take a look at Los Angeles. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course, there's the Thunder. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
For Oklahoma City, one thing they don't have to worry about is not having enough free time in this summer because they're not going anywhere near the postseason.
And there will be players on the move once this season is over. You can count on that. They have to make wholesale changes, and the front office knows it.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Griffin. Pass to Nunn. Melton kicks to Nunn. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. Beasley outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Reeves the pass to Tillman. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Bradley comes in for Milton. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's his first foul. Thunder trailing by 13. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Oh, he misses the dunk. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. And Bradley gets it to go.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Count that one.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Lakers lead by 14. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Avery Bradley is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Howard. And it's Tillman in at the power forward. And he gets it to go. Beasley's got 8 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Reeves. That's short off the rim.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Dagnall, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
The way to start. Thanks, D.A. The Thunder have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And finished off by Davis.
That's the core division of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
Tipped away. James with it. Dort covering. James, the pass to Davis. And an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Thunder trailing by 18. Here's Mann. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Traps in the tray. Giddey's got his second basket of the night.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Davis with the bucket.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. Here's the pass to Roby. Plays it up and banks it in.
Sees his man has the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
Davis kicks to LeBron. Here's Howard. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Howard. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Kendrick Nunn. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Favors is checked in.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
James. Griffin passes to Davis. Back to Griffin. Now here's Bradley. He's got 6. Lock at 6. And it's good off the back rim and in. LeBron got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Favors. 5 points in the game. The baseline J. Again, the Thunder score.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
To the middle, Davis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Davis has got 9 points in the quarter.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Outside Favors. Passes to Dort. Score the basket. His one. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And checking out the numbers for LeBron James, he's been in good form here the last few weeks, averaging about 15 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offense.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Here's Giddey. He has 7. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for the Thunder.
There's 1:38 left in the second. Broke loose. Griffin with the steal. Bradley finds Davis.
With that explosive.
Now here's Dort. 9 points in the game so far. It's Dort on the wing. 1:11 left in the second quarter. Great positioning on the putback. Markusevski's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Los Angeles leading by 17. To the inside. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 17 now.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Knocked away. Here's the break. Here's Melton. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Some changes for the Lakers. Tillman, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Bradley. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, Favors. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Very difficult to match up with Favors. I love how under control, under duress he was right there.
Nice finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And yes, it's good.
Gilgeous-Alexander getting to the in-between game, taking what the defense gives him.
And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the a tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 19 points, 2 block shots, and 2 rebounds. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course, they're knocking down shots.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. They've got Favors, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Lou George. And it's Giddey in at the 2 spot.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Davis with the bucket.
And it's been a productive night for Davis, staying so active on offense and taking every chance to score.
Pass to Reeves. From the wing. That shot is off. Great D that time from Favors. Here's Dort. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. Lakers leading by 22. Davis kicks to James. It's over Dort. And James with the basket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Oklahoma City has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Inside, here's Giddey. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Shoots the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Melton's got 9.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Outside Favors. Dort finds Favors. Baisley, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And for Darius Baisley, the forward, it's all about developing consistency.
That's exactly right, because Bays can go hot and cold night to night. Rebounding, we know that's there night after night. And think about it, he's got time. The offense will grow more consistent with time.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. They'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And good. Got the friendly bounce on the right side of the rim. He's got 8.
Well, it doesn't matter the defender at this point. Avery Bradley is just too good in maintaining his balance well on the contested jumper.
Baisley passes to Giddey, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Pass to Tillman. He gets that one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Thunder have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Outside, Dort. Here's Mann. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
They get a hand on it, and so it's Oklahoma City with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Baisley. It's deflected. LeBron outside. Driving the lane, and finished off by LeBron.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now the pass to Giddey. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Giddey's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Giddey. And here is Dort. Covered by LeBron. Here's Mann. Here he goes. Launches a 3. And the Thunder another 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And James throws it down.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Los Angeles with some changes. Gabriel's checked in, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. The Thunder also changing it up. Okashevsky's come in for Baisley, and it's Malik Beasley in for Dort. And here's Bradley from 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
The Thunder have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Los Angeles has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Gabriel. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
Well, I'm not sure there's a more intimidating sight in basketball than watching LeBron on the move.
The Thunder have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Augustine from outside, and again Los Angeles with a triple.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Pass to Mann. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Roby, and nothing is falling for him right now. James dishes to Bradley from about 16, and that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's 13 points for Avery Bradley. And Beasley has the ball here for the Thunder. Yep, it counts.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game.
Home team foul.
first trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. He struggled up there.
That's good from Beasley. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Augustine. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top, running away. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Lee out there with Wayne Ellington. Then there's Howard. And it's Reeves in the small forward position.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Pakusevsky. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the bucket.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
Howard can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To the inside. And that one is stuck right through.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Oklahoma City shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Paladon's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Not loose. To the paint, here's Azubuike. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Doubled by Lee. Pakusevsky with the bucket.
And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
A terrific leaper with incredible height. Davis is a dunk machine.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. They went over and back.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Knocks it loose. And stolen by James. For 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
And the Thunder with possession. And there's the pass to Azubuike. And it's in there.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Let's go. And again, it's the Lakers. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any foul.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for LeBron. Right wing. Dort passes to Meladon. Trying his luck from deep. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And finished off by Davis.
And look at Davis driving in with aggression and taking it right to the rack for the jam.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Again, Los Angeles.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Davis dishes to Ellington. Shoots over Dort. Here's Davis. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half. Passes it to Azubuike. Wiggins outside. Pass to Azubuike. 6 on the shot clock. From 6 away. Again, the Thunder score.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
For 3, Ellington. That's in there. Davis with the assists. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking team has put together. A season for the record books.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Davis.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Man passes to Meladon. Ball's knocked loose. Augustine with the steal. From deep. And they'll get another chance. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And that one, good. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Gabriel. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Augustine, that's good.
Attacking the transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
To the middle. Azubuike, good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too late.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Throws it up high. Meladon passes to Azubuike. Wiggins with the bounce pass. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Misled, taught to forget what they said. Nothing can cut through his breath. I watch from the roof like I'm Wayne. I can't forget what they said. I'm going insane. If I'm back in the show with the Zeds. I look out for all of my friends. I only can multiply 10. Spoke with the presence of fans. They know I'm the son of the. They know I'm the son of the sins. I put on particular scenes. I only with bags. He's talking to me. Fell in love with it bad. And no one came helping me. Had to get it bad. And nothing helped me little blue screen till you go ahead and pop a tab. And nothing helped me little blue screen till you go ahead and cop a jab. First whip I cop a Lex. Next whip I cop a glass. Switch up on that step back. You been misled. Taught to forget what they said. Nothing can cut through your bread. I watch from the roof like I'm Wayne. I can't forget what they said. If I'm going insane. If I'm back in the store with the Zeds. I look out for all of my friends. I'm sure this is not where it ends. I roll with the train, not the trend. I train with the trick, not the sense. You see me, I'm taking attendance. The work that I do is not penance. I'm playing the field like it's tennis. Word of the watch is the premise. The speakers are speaking is free. Repressing my words in a sentence. You speak like you're speaking to me. The advice is that you leave a message. Taught to forget what they said. Nothing can cut through this bread. You been misled. Taught to forget what they said. Nothing can cut through this bread. I watch from the roof like I'm Wayne. They can't forget what I said. If I'm back and they going insane. If I'm back and they show it the Zeds.
I need a big, 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 big. Check that out. Big whip, big crib, big everything I need. Big mad, cause they tryna do everything I do. I done played big goals, now I'm making big moves. And now that's a big mood, had to step in big shoes. Guess they coming with a big, make it. Wait, ay, just like that, I like everything big, little. Fall all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them, all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them, all of them. Want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of that, all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them. 1, 2, making that boom, give me headroom. Stretched it all in that backseat, I need the leg room. Give me sugar, sugar, honey, what that bread do? Sticky, money tree, stuck to me, don't ever move. Call me Senora Cardiola. Hola, if the coin talking, bring my Motorola. Or I be on D&D chillin' in my Corolla. Posted up like a piece of art at the mama, all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them, all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them, all of them. Want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of that, all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them. Come here, baby, quiet down and listen. Show me you can take direction, I'll show you my vision. I won't make you division. I'm trying to get it all tonight. It's a mission. Give me all the spice, close the kitchen, and I'ma give you all my price right. 100 degrees. Or I'ma have to sign you out early dismissing. All of them. I want it all. Give me all of that. All of them. Give me all of them. All of them. I want it all. Give me all of that. All of them. Give me all of them. All of them. Want it all. Give me all of that. All of them. Give me all of that. All of them. I want it all. Give me all of that. All of them. Give me all of them. Give me them. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Lulu B, you know she.
Y'all gonna come together like this. Hey yo, rapping just a rap with having it back. Mainstream took a hold of my soul, but I made it back, bringing it back to the roots. So I dash that. I rhyme for the love of it. It's white there is my covenant. Since I was a young and for the government, come on now. No matter where you at, up in the road, we gone now. Me and my dogs do it different, get us on the pound. If you wanna know what we on right now, listen to the sound. I listen to the sound. I said I paid my dues and stay cool since grade school. Yeah, you know we bringing that beat like AU. Back in the day in T-Bird, I was wondering what one. Trying to make it out, I was a fish in a small pond. My word is bond, we have something going on. I played all the parties and sang the lottie-dotties. I picked up the mic and serenaded the hotties. I drove the Impalas with cats and had bodies. I hit the studio, you know I left the trap body. I do this right here for me, myself, and nobody. Me and my family rolling deep like Gotti. For the time, you know we got it going on. I'm a silver tongue, but I never gone. It goes on and on and on and on and on. In the studio till like 5 in the morning. Rapping till the sun comes up and it's the dawn. While my homies niggas on my lawn. Put on your good clothes and show time and do your collar. Shut the and get to the point like I need the microphone like this. I need to follow. I need to feel my hollow. Oh yeah, you know I'm going beast mode. Till the rappers get in the shells and do slow. It's no contest. Stepping to me, it's time to rest. I'm beyond blessed. Greatest MC for the
got my ribbon in the sky. Everybody, it's all be shine in the night. Through the night, so fine in the night. Let me see it, give it. Let it flow like a mermaid in the water. Here we go, can you feel it taking over? Flip mode with the law, take the order.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That was a stirring performance of our national anthem. With that concluded, we'll be right back in just a moment. Hello and welcome to Sunday Night NBA action here on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Brian, the loss of Jamal Murray derailed the Nuggets' title prospects last season, but there's still a team to be reckoned with. As Murray works his way back, they have a superstar in the Joker to rely on. Jokic told me, quote, "I've been the underdog my whole life. I'm used to it. Guys, there is no quit in this team."
Yeah, we knew that. Thanks a lot, Allie. And in the final stretch of the season, here is our race for Rookie of the Year. What a start to these guys' NBA careers. And how incredible will their futures be? There were a few bright spots during the season for him, but overall, just not enough to bring him up towards the top.
Such a gifted group of rookies this year. You can't help but be optimistic about the next wave of NBA talent.
You see such great physical ability across the board with these young players. Some guys' polished skills are so impressive, but who becomes the star usually comes down to who puts in the most work.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Avery Bradley out there with D'Anthony Melton. Then it's Dwight Howard. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Reeves in at the small forward position. And for Denver, down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And here we have our last game in what's been a long year, Grant. You've heard the proposals to shorten the season permanently. What are your thoughts?
You know, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm maybe more of a traditionalist, but it could help support health and player longevity. But it has to make financial sense for everyone involved, including broadcasters.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
It's Davis with the drive. Howard up top, Melton outside. Three-pointer, gets the three ball to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Murray against Melton. Pass to Jokic. Shot from 12. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Now here's Jokic. Boy, he just disappeared against Memphis. They needed him. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Murray against Howard. Here's the three.
Like the work from Dwight on that play. Some good attention on that defensive possession.
Murray, no good. Bradley, that's good.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Blake Griffin, Xavier Tillman.
In the post. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Here's Reeves using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense. You know Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running. You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contribution.
An area that Gordon continues to work on. Looking comfortable playing the role of facilitator there.
And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
Now here's Murray. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
Counted good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
To the middle. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
Murray, not much fear there as he gets amongst the trees, looking in control down low.
None. And the shot goes in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Murray for three. And another three for Denver.
The good old catch-and-shoot jumper there. Murray quickly getting these shots up and over the defense.
Here's Lee. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Lee's got 5 now.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Minute 32 left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Murray from outside. Sinks it from distance. 10 points for him.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Pass to Bradley. The kick out to Nunn. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time he hits it. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Unloads. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Yeah, Bradley right now locked in, not allowing the defense to do anything to alter his confidence.
Here's Porter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Lee. The three is up. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Najee, good.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
That one drops 4.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. A different look for Denver. Green's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Green comes in for Porter Jr. And it's Morris in for Murray. Here's Najee, guarded by Howard. Morris for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Davis, the pass to Nunn. Here's Reeves, pulls up. From the top of the key, he buries it. He's got 6. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Green for 3, and another 3 for Denver.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Lakers up 4, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. And Nikola Jokic, the 2021 league MVP, he said it was a long road.
The hustle work, you know, every day, twice a day.
Grant, that love for the game makes those long hours fly by.
Boy, are you telling the truth, B.A. I mean, his love and passion for the game of basketball is something you see every time he takes the court.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
That mid-range jump shot has been a good weapon for them up to this point, guys.
Also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
They've got Monte Morris, Green out there with Green, and it's Najee in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Davis has got 8 points.
Defense maybe got away with a foul there, but AD too good for their best efforts with that shot.
And it's blocked by Davis. Outside for Green. Pass to Najee. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Right wing. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Morris. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Melton, he's checked in for none. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like it because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
In transition, here they come. Howard with the ball. Green picks him up. Howard's shot is good. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Morris. From 17. No good. And Los Angeles the other way now. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Drains the triple. And it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, the big man, the brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, come on, BA. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Pass to Barton.
Damian Lee.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 6. On the break. Here's Melton. Misses off the left iron. For Denver, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Now here's Barton from the stripe. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I think Will Barton has figured out that scoring from the free throw line can be a good thing.
And he knocks down the first one. Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Green. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Los Angeles has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You cannot give Howard a clear lane to the rim. He's terrific at throwing it down there, especially off the quick first step.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Morris with it, and Howard picks him up defensively. Barton against Melton. Gordon left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. The Nuggets making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Puts it up off the inbound. And that one's good. That makes it 2 for 3.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brett, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, BA, shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous. I feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3 ball goes that time.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
And Davis gets it to go.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Outside Porter. Outside Murray. Down low. Jokic. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Jokic has got 6.
You just wonder where Jamal Murray is going to go. This guy is a terrific combo guard.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. You know, Jokic is such an interesting personality. Very focused on the court, but fun and relaxed offense.
There is a reason why they call him the Joker. I mean, it's not just because of his last name. It's because of his personality. He's jovial. He's always joking around with his teammates, and he keeps the locker room pretty loose.
Nunn's checked in for Tillman. Nunn defends. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Nunn. Fast break, here we go. And that one's good.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. 52 seconds left in the second period. Knocks it loose and stolen by Nunn. Pushing it up now. That one's good from Melton on the assist from Nunn. He has 7.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And here's Porter outside. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
A big man who can really dish it out. Jokic really reliable, setting up his teammates.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Jokic up top. Nunn defends. Jokic's shot is good.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Here's Griffin. And that one's on target from the wing. Griffin's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. More 2K action in just a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 15 points, 2 block shots, and 1 rebound. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They made every possession count by limiting the mistakes. Very disciplined about protecting the ball and making the right play. If they keep this up, the lead should be safe. Don't get cocky and lose just because you're ahead.
And Kenny, what did you think about the end?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get him some help. That pretty much covers everything. Yeah. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. The Nuggets trail. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Avery Bradley. Anthony Davis is out there with Dwight Howard. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Reeves in at the small forward. Outside Porter. Fires the three. Knocks down the long take. Porter's got 13.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Melton misses. The Nuggets shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. From deep, Barton. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Jokic grabs the board.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out on the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Blocked! And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Green's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's Barton. Shot's blocked. And he gets it back. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a three-point play.
Will Barton.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Reeves. Fires in the triple. 9 points in the game.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Pass to Tillman. Deflects the pass. Gordon with a steal. Here's Howard. Cash money on the open jump shot. And it's a three-point Los Angeles lead. Denver has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And here's Barton outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Barton's got 14 points. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Howard finds Melton. Back to Howard. Pass to Lee for 3. Drops in the 3.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Outside Porter. Outside Green. Murray against Melton. 4 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Tries to hit him. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts. Easily leaping up to throw that one away.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Lee. Here's Reeves. Knocks down the triple. And the Lakers lead by 6.
I just love the ball movement.
For Denver, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Stolen by Melton. And he's all alone. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Now, Dwight Howard, one of the biggest targets in transition. You can't allow him to get where he wants to go without resistance.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-6 run.
Well, a high-level floor general is what you get in Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
Knocked loose. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Let's go with a three. He drops it from range. He's got 6. You know, you talk to the coaching staff here. They rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
Inside. No good on the three.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for Green. To the paint. Outside for Green. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Green's got 6 points.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Tillman. Morris against Nunn. Clock at 6. The three hits the trifecta. Nunn's got his second basket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
The fadeaway hits the front of the rim and out. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Nunn. Pass to Howard. Here's Tillman. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Up top, Morris. 5 points in the game. Here's Jokic. And he can't bank that one in. He gets it off. That one is off. And so it's Los Angeles. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Nikola Jokic. Aaron Gordon is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Najee in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Davis. A little mid-range shot is up. Shot is good by Reeves.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Jokic is doubled for 3. Gordon. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 6th assist of the night. Down low. Here's Griffin. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 13.
And that's what Griffin does best. They're remarkable how he maintains control and schools the D.
To the inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Davis. Takes the 3. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Now a timeout called by Denver. It seems to be more and more of a challenge for mid-market teams to keep their roster intact. Brent, players have a lot more say than they used to.
Yeah, and this is an onus on ownership and general managers to create the kind of culture that invites star players to come in and start to win. And if you can get that kind of championship buy-in, you've got a chance, even if you're a small market.
Melton, he's checked in for none. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thanks. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
And Barton gets it to go.
And he's just been impressive tonight and efficient from everywhere on the floor. Perfect night.
And they pick up 2.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Here's Murray. The shot from the low post is good.
That's a crafty finish around the basket. Murray fearing nobody on that possession.
Pass to Griffin. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Murray passes to Porter. Now here's Barton. Oh, they get a hand on it. Launches it. And another 3 for Denver.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And that one's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And Davis gets it to go. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Just stop the run, and Gordon with the big finish.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together. We'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. Pass to Melton. Here's Bradley from behind the arc. Nails it from three.
Rise and fire. The aggressive mindset from Bradley helping his teammates stay engaged.
Denver has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. It's stolen by Howard. Knocks down the 18-footer.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Jokic. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Here's Howard. Rejected by Jokic. Barton outside. And here's Porter outside. And another 3 for Denver.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside. He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Bradley. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Count it.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
A clear look for Murray. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And it's the Nuggets ball. Trailing by 17. Here's Jokic. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, Jokic on the drive, and what a great finish.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's efforts.
There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Campazzo. The rebound by Melton. Pass to Ellington. From deep three-point range. And that one drops.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.
Una cabina, el micrófono tiembla. El primero de Puerto Rico que rapea con el visa. Sacamos este tema, swipe up para arriba del Lisa. Más violeta que la cabeza de Frisa, yeah. Yo soy de la H, pero no la H que está en mi camisa. Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. Soy de la H, no la de Travis. Yo tengo la salsa, Flow Héctor la voz. Quieren que me escrache, dicen pero el audio nunca resbaló. Dicen que hablaron de mí, wow, qué raro. Pero primero dime quién te habló. Yo sigo fly, como vuelo, congelado. Mira mi hielo, yeah, como el cielo. El dinero de lejos, lo vuelo, el dinero no bueno. Eso yo me despelo, de tonto no tengo ni un solo pelo. Me quieren coger, me alejo, yo le digo bye. Y nos vemos. Pero la H, después va la O, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. El audio casi